everyone. Welcome to our Dream Role Cabaret for There's No Place Like Home Theater Group. After doing cabarets for almost a full year, we have finally eventually ended up with a cabaret that refuses to stream to YouTube. So that is life. But I am really excited for you guys to see all of our Dream Role performances. This is going to go straight up to the page right after. So hopefully you guys get to see it and see all of our amazing performances. And I am really excited to introduce our host for this evening. She is somewhat new to our group, but I don't feel like she has been just because her mom, no, by the way, to the performers, this will not be edited, so please act like this is live. Anyway, so our host is Eliza Price, who you might know. Her mom is Irina Price, who's been an amazing member of our group. So please welcome to our virtual stage, Miss Eliza Price, who is 13 years old and making her debut with our group. Woo! And Eliza, you are amazing because making a debut with a group and hosting a cabaret as a debut is just wonderful. Oh no, I scared her, she left. So very cool. So thank you, Eliza, so much for hosting, and you can start and take it away.
Hi, I don't know where to start, but I will try my best. So first we have Jamie Zoll. Jamie Zoll is going to be performing I Dreamed a Dream from Les Mis, I think. Jamie was last seen performing Stars and the Moon for our 90s cabaret, and she did magnificent in that. So please welcome Jamie Zoll.
Hi, thanks for having me. There was a time when men were kind, when their voices were soft and their words inviting. There was a time when love was blind and the world was a song and the song was exciting. There was a time and it all went wrong. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dream to shame. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when aught autumn came. And still I dream he'll come to me, that we will live the years together. But there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seems. Now life has killed the dream I dreamed.
That was amazing, Jamie. Thank you for performing for us. Next we have Jazzy Parham. She is going to be singing Adelaide's Lament from Guys and Dolls. This is actually Jazzy's first performance with us. Congratulations. Welcome to the club. What made you pick this song, Jazzy?
Unfortunately, Jazzy could not be here tonight. She is a video submission, but we will get that answer from her later. No worries. But I'm going to share my screen right now, and we're going to have Jazzy Parham, and she's going to be singing Adelaide's Lament from Guys and Dolls.
Hello, my name is Jazzy, and I will be singing Adelaide's Lament from Guys and Dolls. It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustrations may react with psychosomatic symptoms difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a poison can develop a cold. You can spray her wherever you figure the streptococcus lurk. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fisheye from the hotel clerk, a poison can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See note. Oh, see note. Chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a poison can develop a cough. You can fill her all day with the vitamin A and the bromo fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself and the name ain't his, a poison can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop a grip. When they get on the train for Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned, at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop la grippe, la post-nasal drip with the wheezes and the sneezes and a sinus that's really a pip. From a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a big bad cold. Achoo!
That was magnificent. That was beautiful. Next we have Lauren Kay. She will be singing Monster from Frozen. She played in what was it again? Didn't she play in Newsies? That one.
Yeah. Summer News.
What made you choose this song?
Oh gosh, I guess because I am and breathe Elsa at all times. So, and that's
I can tell.
Dream role is to be Elsa on Broadway. So here we are, dream role.
Well, I'm gonna let you do your thing.
Thank you. It's finally come knock down my door. I can't hide this time like I hid before. The storm is awake, the danger is real. My time's running out. Don't feel. Fear will be your enemy and death its consequence. That's what they once said to me, and it's starting to make sense. All this pain, all this fear began because of me. Is the thing they see, the thing I have to be. A monster, were they right? Has the dark in me finally come to light? Am I a monster, full of rage, nowhere to go but on a rampage? Or am I just a monster in a cage? What do I do? No time for crying now. I've started a storm, gotta stop it somehow. Do I keep on running? How far do I have to go? And would that take the storm away or only make it grow? I'm making my world colder. How long can it survive? Is everyone in danger as long as I'm alive? Was I a monster from the start? How did I end up with this frozen heart? Bringing destruction to the stage, caught in a war that I never meant to wage. Do I kill the monster? Father, you know what's best for me. If I die, will they be free? Mother, what if after I'm gone, the cold gets colder and the storm rages on? No, I have to stay alive to fix what I've done, save the world from myself, and bring back the sun. If I'm a monster, then it's true. There's only one thing that's left for me to do. But before I fade to white, I'll do all that I can to make things right. I cannot be your monster. I will not be a monster. Not tonight. Thank you.
Wow, that was amazing, Lauren! Woo! So that was absolutely gorgeous. Oh, wow. Nicole D'Angelo, I think, is next. The Wizard and I from Wicked. Hi! So I heard that you performed If My Friends Could See Me Now.
Oh, yes, I did.
What made you, choose a song?
Well, it's my dream to play Elphaba on Broadway, and all the blocks that are in my way, like being really new to don't disappear. Being new to singing and being really short and having a disability, that just makes me want it even more. So that's why we went with this.
Well, you're gonna do great.
Well, thank you.
Have a fun time.
Thanks. See you on the other side. Did that really just happen? Have I actually understood? This weird quirk I've tried to suppress or hide is a talent that could help me meet the wizard if I make good. So I'll make good. When I meet the wizard, once I prove my worth, and then I'll meet the wizard, what I've waited for since birth, and with all his wizard wisdom, by my looks he won't be blinded. Do you think the wizard is dumb? Or like Munchkin, so small-minded? No, he'll say to me, I see who you truly are, a girl on whom I can rely, and that's how we'll begin, the wizard and I. Once I'm with the wizard, my whole life will change. 'Cause once you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange. No father is not proud of you. No sister acts ashamed. And all of us has to love you when by the wizard you're acclaimed. And this gift or this curse I have inside, maybe at last I'll know why when we work hand in hand, the wizard and I. And one day he'll say to me, Elphaba, a girl who is so superior, shouldn't a girl who's so good inside have a matching exterior? And since folks here to an absurd degree seem fixated on your verdigris, would it be alright by you if I degreenify you? Though of course that's not important to me. Alright, why not? I'll reply, oh what a pair we'll be, the wizard and I. Yes, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and unlimited. My future is unlimited. And I've just had a vision, almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy, and true, the vision's hazy. But I swear someday there'll be a celebration throughout Oz that's all to do with me. And I'll stand there with the wizard, feeling I'd be so happy I could melt. And so it will be for the rest of my life. And I'll want nothing else till I die. Held in such high esteem. When people see me, they will scream. For half of Oz's favorite team. The Wizard and I. Thank you.
Wow, Nicole, that was amazing. Thank you so much for performing for us. Next, we have the one and only Tabitha Jablonski. She is going to be performing Wonderful Guy from South Pacific. Tabitha was the one at the beginning. Of course, she's introducing me and all of what we're going to be doing. So please welcome Tabitha. And what made you pick this song, Tabitha?
I think it's because I'm a huge Rodgers and Hammerstein nerd, but most of the leads in Rodgers and Hammerstein are sopranos, and Nellie is not necessarily a soprano, so I feel like she's the one that I would strive for if I were to go for one of the Rodgers and Hammerstein leads. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm nervous because I think all the has got me all, bleh, but I think I'm okay.
Wow, I'm going to let you perform. You will do great.
Thank you, Eliza. You're wonderful. Thank you for hosting. I expect every one of my crowd to make fun of my proud protestations of faith and romance. And they'll say I'm naive as a babe to believe any fable I hear from a person in pants. Fearlessly, I'll face them and argue their doubts away. Loudly, I'll sing about flowers and spring. Flatly, I'll stand on my little flat feet and say, love is a grand and a beautiful thing. I'm not ashamed to reveal the world famous feeling I feel. I'm as corny as Kansas in August. I'm as normal as blueberry pie. No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dither with the conventional star in my eye. And you may note there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm as trident of gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm romantic and bright as a moon happy night pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy. I'm as trident, as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm romantic and bright as the moon, happy night, pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love.
performed beautifully. I don't even know what to say. Next we have Shelby Young. Shelby will be performing.
We're somehow here again.
Yes. Shelby recently played Cosette in our reading of Les Mis, and she did beautifully in that. She performed amazingly. And what made you choose this song?
I've just always related very deeply to Christine because she's honestly the reason I became an opera major in the first place. So if it weren't for this show, I wouldn't be here right now.
That's very heartwarming.
I've always just related to her strength and her compassion, and I just want to embody everything about her.
Well, I'm going to let you do you because you seem amazing at this, so have fun.
Thank you. You were once my one companion. You were all that mattered. You were once a friend and father. Then my world was shattered. Wishing you were somehow here again. Wishing you were somehow near. Sometimes it seemed if I just dreamed, somehow you were here. Wishing I could hear your voice again, knowing that I never would. Dreaming of you won't help me to do all that you dreamed I could. Passing bells and sculpted angels, cold and monumental, seem for you the wrong companions. You were warm and gentle. Too many years fighting back tears. Why can't the past just die? Wishing you were somehow here again, knowing we must say goodbye. Try to forgive, teach me to live, give me the strength to try. No more memories, no more silent tears, no more gazing across the wasted years. Help me say goodbye. Help me say goodbye. Thank you.
I felt the emotion in that last note. It was beautiful. And, wow. Next we have Annie Brunk. There's a fine, fine line from Avenue Q. I have heard that you performed in a reading Dog Sees God?
Yes, I did.
So what made you pick this song?
So Avenue Q is one of those really unusual shows where it's super hilarious and super inappropriate, but then it has these moments of reality that really help you connect with what's going on. And that's one of the great things about Kate Monster, is because she's cute and adorable and sexual and funny, and then you get these moments of reality that are just so human in such a completely ridiculous show. Yeah.
Yeah, well, perform!
Hey. There's a fine, fine line between a lover and a friend. There's a fine, fine line between reality and pretend. And you never know till you reach the top if it was worth the uphill climb. There's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of time. There's a fine, fine line between a fairy tale and a lie. There's a fine, fine line between you're wonderful and goodbye. Guess if someone doesn't love you back, it isn't such a crime. But there's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of your time. I don't have the time to waste on you anymore. I don't think that you even know what you're looking for. For my own sanity, I've gotta close the door and walk away. Oh. There's a fine, fine line between together and not. There's a fine, fine line between what you wanted and what you got. You gotta go after the things you want while you're still in your prime. There's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of time.
That was beautiful. Like, her voice made my life a living musical. That was beautiful.
Thank you. That's what I think.
Thank you, Annie. Next, we have Liam Olson. He's going to be performing Till I Hear You Sing, but he has a video submission.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah,
No, it's fine.
I had to do a video because it's 1 a.m. in the morning over here in the UK, and I don't think my neighbours would like me very much. So.
So what made you decide to pick this song?
Very much the same reasons Shelby picked hers, really. I identify with Phantom probably more than any other character in musical theatre. Kind of grew up a loner, sort of outcast kind of character, and so the Phantom really kind of was important to me. It made me fall in love with musical theatre. So this is it. I mean, this is from the sequel, Love Never Dies, and this is actually the song that started a huge fight at the Central School of Speech and Drama in London between the two singing teachers, because one said I was too rocky and the other one said that I was just the right amount of rocky. So you guys, you decide.
Wow. I'm going to have your video play because I bet it's going to be magnificent.
Thank you. Cheers.
facade of life. 10 long years wasting my time on smoke and noise. In my mind I hear melodies pure and unearthly, but I find I can't give them a voice without you. My Christine, lost and gone, lost and gone. The day starts, the day ends, time crawls by, night steals in, pacing the floor. The moments creep, yet I can't bear to sleep till I hear you sing. And weeks pass and months pass, seasons fly. Still you don't walk through my door. And in a haze I count the silent days till I hear you sing once more. And sometimes in darkness I dream that you are there, but away, holding nothing but the cold night air. And years come and years go, time runs dry. Still I ache down to my core. My broken soul can't be alive and whole till I hear you sing once more. And music, your music, it teases at my ear. I turn and it fades away, and you're not here. Let all pass, let dreams pass, let them die. Without you, what are they for? I'll always feel no more than halfway real till I hear you sing once more.
Wow, Liam, that was magnificent. Woo! Amazing, absolutely. Your voice was so soulful. It was great. Next we have Alexandra Faye. She's going to be performing Journey to the Past from Anastasia, but sadly she has done a video performance, but yay! So, yay!
Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear or how the world can seem so vast on this journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide, I'll be safe and wanted. Finally home where I belong. Well, starting now, I'm learning fast on this journey to the past. Home, love, family. There was once a time I must have had them too. Home, love, family. I will never be complete until I find you. One step at a time, one hope then another. Who knows where this road may go? Back to who I was, on to find my future. Things my heart still needs to know. Yes, let this be a sign. Let this road be mine. Let it lead me to my past and bring me home at last.
Wow, that was absolutely magnificent. Congratulations. So I think we have Courtney James next. Hi.
Hey.
So what made you pick Burn?
Yes, Hamilton. It's the show where everybody's talking about. It's got romance. It's got political intrigue. It's got sexy ladies. Oh my God, Alex has never heard of it. Well, you should check it out. I just think Eliza's got like a really full gamut of emotions that you get to dig into. It seems like it would be a really fun piece to play. I also, I'm just drawn to the casting also. I always kind of feel like a little weird with some shows, like where I fit in with like a mixed background. So it really speaks to me, and it's just a good song. It's a good song. So listen, and you'll probably cringe less than I do listening to myself.
Oh, well,
I saved every letter you wrote me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that one, love. He will do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign. And when you were mine, the world seemed to burn. You published the letters she wrote to you. You told the whole world how you brought this girl into our bed. In clearing your name, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you'd done? She said, you have married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun. You and your words are obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph. How they perceive you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. That future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You have torn it all apart. I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no right to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. They don't get to know what I said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all rights to my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You sleep in your office instead, with only the memories of when you were mine. I hope that you are.
Totally not me trying not to cry over a performance. That was beautiful. Amazing. Absolutely. I felt all of that. Oh, wow. I'm speechless. Next we have Timmy Price singing Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. So, what made you choose this song?
Well, this whole online theater group has really gave me an opportunity to play some of my dream roles, and from Captain Von Trapp to Albert in the last reading of Bye Bye Birdie. And thinking about, all the shows that I've always wanted to do, this is one of them because I remember watching with my grandmother this movie, and it's just one of my favorite songs. So
We'll have a fun time performing it.
thanks. All right, here we go. All right. A gentle breeze from Hushabye Mountain softly blows o'er Lullaby Bay. It fills the sails of boats that are waiting to sail your worries away. It isn't far to Hushabye Mountain, and your boat waits down by the quay. The winds of night so softly are sighing, soon they will fly your troubles to see. So close your eyes to Hushabye Mountain. Wave goodbye to cares of the day and watch your boat to Hushabye Mountain sail far away from Lullaby Bay. Sail far away from Lullaby Bay. Thank you.
Woo! That was amazing. It was so subtle yet so powerful in like so many different ways. Oh my gosh. But up next, Hannah Butler singing I'd Rather Be Me from Mean Girls. I'm just saying this is my favorite song ever, Hannah. What made you decide to pick this song?
So I always tend to get cast as like this sweet and innocent girl, and I decided a while ago that I really wanted a challenge. So Janice is a major challenge. So so that's kind of why I love her character and why I picked her as my dream role.
Wow. Okay, so I hope you have a great time singing this.
Thank you. So your best friend screwed you over, acting nice when she got nice. Well, I have some advice. So it's happened to me twice. There's my secret strategy. It always works because the world doesn't end. It just feels like it does. So raise your right finger and solemnly swear whatever they say about me, I don't care. I won't twist it knots to join your game. I will say you make me mad. And if you treat me bad, I'll say you're bad. And if I eat alone from this moment on, that's just what I'll do. Cause I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me than be with you. We're supposed to all be ladies and be nurturing and care. Is that really fair? Boys get to fight, we have to share. There's the way that turns out, we always understand. How slap someone down with our underhand. So here's my right finger to how girls should behave. Sometimes what's meant to break you makes you brave. So I will not act all innocent, I won't fake apologize. Let's just fight and make up not to tell these lies. Let's call the damaging and bring this way till it's like new. It's a new life for me, where I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me with you. I'll say no, I'll say knock it off with your notes and your rules and your games. And those sycophants who follow you, I'll remember all their names. And when they track you down like they inevitably do, I will not laugh along with them and approve their powers too, because that's not me. I don't need their good opinions, I have plenty of opinions. Everybody has opinions, but it doesn't make them true. What's true is being me, and I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me than be with you. So raise them high, playing nice and shy, insulting my IQ.
I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me than be with you. I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me than be with you.
That was amazing, Hannah. I totally didn't have the lyrics up, like lip syncing every part of that. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You did magnificent. I don't know how to put it any other way. Like okay, up next we have Dorothy Wright Sontag. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yes.
Okay. Diva's Lament from Spamalot.
Yes. Can you see?
I can't see you.
Oh, how about now?
Yes, there you go. Okay, so what made you choose to pick this song?
Oh, let's see. Well, I think I would consider it like my number one top pick if I had only one more part to play in my life. I know that sounds morbid, but if you could, if you were to go on an island, you could bring a few things. This is my song. I just love it, and I love the temperament of Lady of the Lake. She is kind of the epitome of a diva, and so it's a lot of fun, and I hope to play it one day.
I hope you play it as well, and I can't wait to hear your performance. So have fun with it.
Thank you. All right. Oh. Whatever happened to my part? It was exciting at the start. Now we're halfway through Act 2, and I've had nothing left to do. I've been off stage for far too long. Since I've had a song. I can't hear it. This is one unhappy diva. The producers had deceived her. There was nothing I can sing from my heart. Whatever happened to my part? I am sick of my career, always stuck in second gear. Up to here, with frustrations and with fears. I've no Grammy, no rewards. I've no Tony Awards. I'm constantly replaced by Britney Spears. Britney Spears. Whatever happened to my show? I was a hit. Now I don't know. I'm with a bunch of British knights, prancing round in woolly ties. I might as well go to the pub. They've been out searching for a shrub, out shopping for a bush. Well, they can kiss my tush. It seems to me they've really lost the plot. Whatever happened to I'll call my agent, damn it. Whatever happened to not yours, but
That note at the end was, oh my gosh, it was so unexpected but beautiful. You performed amazing, Dorothy. And next we have Irina Price. Hi, Mom.
Hi, kid.
Oh, what made you pick Me in the Sky from Come From Away?
So I apologize first because I keep looking down because my computer's over there and the camera's right here because Eliza stole my stuff. So I chose this song. Anybody who was alive in 2001 probably remembers where they were on 9/11. And I think I'm going to tell a quick story here. Andrew, turn off your sound. Sorry, Andrew's listening to something in the other room. So here's my story. When 9/11 happened, I had just come back from flopping out of military school. I was going to be a music major. And it was a really, really tough time for me. My parents sent me away because they were kind of upset with me because I came back from military school. So it was a couple of months ago, I was in the car and Me in the Sky came on, and there was just this emotional bubble that got popped, and I started crying my face off. And I thought, you know what? That song's in my range. Maybe I'll sing it for something someday. Well, I guess today is someday. So that's why I picked this song. And I didn't get a mic check before this because I was late because I picked up my son from Taekwondo. So you'll just have to tell me if it sounds weird. But I love you guys. I'm gonna try to sing this for you. Nope, you're gonna go sit over there. Don't have kids. But this is what happens. All right, so this is Me in the Sky from Come From Away.
Have a fun time performing, Mom.
Hey, thanks, kid. I have to turn off the sound of my computer so that we don't get 500. There we go. Oh, no, I can't do that. Sound good? Please let me know if it's not. My parents must have thought they had a crazy kid, 'cause I was one of those kids who always knew what I wanted. They took me down to the airport to see all the planes departing, watching them fly. Something inside of me was starting. I was 8 when I told him that I'd be a pilot, but I was too young and too short, and there were no female captains. But my dad said, patient, he said, just see what happens. And I took my first lesson down from the sky and told my father I'd fly for the rest of my life. And I got my first job flying for a mortician in a tiny bonanza, just a corpse and me. $5 an hour, flying bodies. I had to climb over their faces just to get to my seat. And suddenly the wheels lift off, the ground is falling backwards. I am suddenly alive. Suddenly I'm in the cockpit, and suddenly everything's changed. Suddenly I'm not too young or too short, and the passengers in the back don't complain. Suddenly I'm flying company charters, and suddenly everything's high. Suddenly there's nothing in between me and the sky. American Airlines had the prettiest planes, so I applied as a flight engineer. For the World War II pilots, they all complained. They all said girls shouldn't be in the cockpit. Hey lady, hey baby, hey, why don't you grab us a drink? And the flight attendants weren't my friends. They said, better than us, do you think? But I kept getting hired, and the World War II crew, they retired, and the girls all thought much higher of me. 1986, the first female American captain in history. Suddenly I'm in the cockpit, and suddenly I've got my wings. Suddenly all of those pilots protested me. They can get their own drinks. Suddenly there's no one saying stay grounded, looking down, passing them by. Suddenly there's nothing in between me and the sky. Suddenly I got an all-female crew. The news talking made headlines across the world. Suddenly it's stuff no one's saying you can't or you won't, or you know you're not anything because you're a girl. Suddenly I'm getting married and we're putting pins on the map where we've flown. Suddenly I am a mother and suddenly shocked at how much they've grown. Suddenly I'm wondering how my parents will feel seeing me teaching men to be pilots. Cause suddenly I am a senior instructor and somehow I'm 51. Suddenly I'm flying Paris to Dallas, past the Atlantic and Vietnam. Suddenly someone on air-to-air traffic says at 8:46 there's been a terrorist action. One thing I love more than anything to do is the bomb. Suddenly I'm in a hotel. Suddenly something has died. Suddenly there's something in between me and the sky. Woo! The hostess was in the hallway. So I guess maybe I should host for her for a second. She's coming.
I'm right here. I had to do it. It was a thing. Next up, we have Brianna Gilligan singing Old Maid from 110 in Miss Shade. I was wondering, why did you pick this song this time?
Well, honestly, I've already done 4 of my dream roles with this group, so it was a little funny to try to think of another one, and then it came to me. This is a lesser known show. It's by the same people who wrote The Fantastics, and now being the same age as the character, it's starting to make a lot more sense than when I was younger.
Well, that seems like it was a big dream that you had, is it?
I mean, it's definitely one of my dream roles. My top one I already played in plays, so.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let you perform.
Thanks. Always being one, never being two. Rearrange the furniture, there's nothing else to do. Keep an empty house, watch your brothers wed. Dream an empty dream at night upon an empty bed. Old maid, old maid, growing old alone, lonelier with age. Buy a tiny mockingbird and lock him in a cage. Visiting your kin, yearly family tours. Mustn't love the kids too much, they're never really yours. Old maid. Old maid, be kind to your poor Aunt Lizzie. Her nerves are none too good. She brings you a present when she comes. Kiss her like you should.
be thoughtful and sweet and proper until she goes away. She's been here a week and a half today. When will she ever go? Go where? Go where? My dress is too tight. My skin is alive all over. It's turning to night and yet not a sign of breeze. I'm all tied up. My clothes seem to be on fire. They're tying me up and burning me to the bone. Why won't it rain? Please let it rain. Oh God, don't let me live my life alone. Thanks, guys.
That was amazing. If you couldn't hear, my mom just screamed, "Woo!" Anyway, next we have Kelly Arnaud singing "The Color of Your Eyes" from Daddy Longlegs, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Yep, that's what it is.
What made you decide to pick on this song? Anything
So
special?
I actually found this song on Spotify about a year and a half, 2 years ago. Just the show in general, and became a little minor bit obsessed with it. But it's a 2-person show, and it's just got some really beautiful music in it. Megan McGinnis, who is the original Beth in Little Women, was the one who originated this role. So definitely an aspirational role in that sense too, because she is amazing and she's performed it in this show more than anyone who's ever performed it.
Well, I hope you have a great time performing this and have fun with it.
Thank you. He reminds me of you in much younger days, softly eccentric and set in his ways. He reminds me of you, it's funny and yet, how can he really remind me of someone who I've never met? And P.S. I wish you and I could be friends. Wouldn't that be a lovely surprise? 'Cause P.S. how sweet to be writing to you. If I knew the color of your eyes. We went for tea at an outdoor cafe. Oh, and his eyes are both blue, by the way. We talked and we talked, you should have been there. And then he went on about Melville and Whitman. I'm floating on air. And P.S. I blushed when he offered his arm. And we walked under fair weather skies. And oh, how I wish you had been with us too. And I knew the color of your eyes. He made it seem like I'd known him from long ago. Laughed at my jokes, though they scarcely seemed apropos. I'm feeling more like a girl and less like a child. Oh, what a man, I'll never forget. But really the only man I've ever met. Then he took the train and I heaved a sigh. And Julia got angry 'cause he laughed without even saying goodbye. And P.S. it's late and I can't get to sleep, so I'll lay out what do I care if there's blue in his eyes? If someday you'll be looking into mine. One day you'll be looking into mine. Thank you.
Wow. Did anyone else notice that, like, when it got to the sadder part, like, the brightness changed? Or is that just me? Am I going crazy? Anyway, that was a magnificent performance. Next we have Isabella Batts playing I Remember from Evening Primrose.
That's right.
What just made you decide to pick this song?
Well, this is a dream role because I just absolutely love all of the songs that she gets to sing. I think the music is very pretty, but the story is also so strange and funny and heartbreaking, and so there's just so much that you get to do as an actor.
Well, I hope you have fun performing this song.
Thank you so much. I remember sky, it was blue as ink, or at least I think. I remember sky, I remember snow, soft as feathers, sharp as thumbtacks, coming down like lint, and it made you squint when the wind would blow, and ice like vinyl on the streets, cold as silver, white as sheets, rain like strings and changing things like leaves. I remember leaves, green as spearmint, crisp as paper. I remember trees, bare as coat racks, spread like broken umbrellas, parks and bridges, ponds and zoos, ruddy faces, muddy shoes, light and noise and bees and boys and days. I remember days, or at least I try. But as years go by, they're a sort of haze, and the bluest ink isn't really sky. And at times I think I would gladly die for a day of the sky.
What a beautiful performance. Thank you so much, Isabella. Next we have Chip Willett singing this moment from Jekyll and Hyde. He will be doing a video submission, so Tabitha will bring up him singing.
This is a moment, this is a day when I send all my doubts and demons on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play is here and now today. This is the moment. This is a time when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. Give me this moment, this precious chance. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is a moment when all I done, all the dreaming, scheming, and screaming become one. This is a day. See it sparkle and shine when all I live for becomes mine. For all these years I faced the world alone, and now the time has come to prove to them I made it on my own. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckoned, I never reckoned second best. I won't look down, I must not fall. And this is a moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, damn all the odds. This day or never, I'll sit forever with the gods. When I look back, I will always recall moment from moment, and this was a moment, the greatest moment of them all. Thank you.
That was great, Chip. It was actually really heartwarming. Like, it was so calming at the same time. And but next we have Garrett Jones singing "This Is Not Over Yet" from Parade. Hi. So what made you choose to sing this song?
So my first 3 dream roles I've already done as part of this group, being the Baker from Into the Woods, Monty from Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, and Professor Bear from Little Women. And so then in choosing Parade, hi Bree, in choosing Parade, like, it's one of those shows that is not about happy things. It's Jason Robert Brown's first musical on Broadway. And so it very much follows, like, in the vein of Stephen Sondheim, of looking at the human condition and telling really human stories. And the protagonist, Leo Frank, whose song this is, was a man in the early 1910s who was accused of some pretty heinous crimes. And this song comes about when his wife, Lucille, manages to convince the governor to take a look again at the case while Leo is in prison. And so it's one of those things of, one, it's a great song, but it's got a lot of layers to it, and the show has a lot of layers to it. It's not all black and white, which is something that's really nice to dig into.
Like Shrek and his onions.
A little bit.
Well, I hope you have a fun time performing. Have fun.
Thank you very much. It means cancel all your parties. Forget your big parade. It means the crowd will not be cheering, so despite what you've been hearing, you can lay down your spade. It means my mother can't stop crying. My rabbi's eulogy can wait. It means that Dorsey can't stop beaming, and my cousin can't stop dreaming of his portion of my estate. It means no, this isn't over. No, the date's not set. No, I won't wake up tomorrow drowning in my sweat. It means I've got the greatest partner any man can get. It means I'll never, ever, 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 ever underestimate that woman, because this is not over yet. Tell my uncle not to worry, tell the reaper not to hurry, make the hangman stop his drumming, cause I'm coming into town to win the day. Somehow I haven't with my scheming, screwed things up beyond redeeming, and we're finally on our way. And no, this isn't over, hell, it's just begun. Hail the resurrection of the South's least favorite son. Means I took a vow for better. 2 is better than 1. It means the journey ahead might get shorter. I might reach the end of my rope, but suddenly loud as a mortar, there is hope. Finally hope. And no, this isn't over. No, we aren't through. No, there's still a million things that you and I can do. And I would have never have believed it, the things I see in you. It means a man who isn't guilty doesn't have to walk the plank. It means the gallows still are vacant, and we've got my wife to thank. It means you shouldn't underestimate Lucille and Leo Frank, cause this is not over yet.
Woo! Garrett, that was fabulous. It was moving. It was great. All of the vocals put together, it made it like sound like it was like music in the air, like you were breathing it in. That's weird to say, but it felt like that. You did magnificent.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Next, we have Morgan DeHart singing In Love with You from First Date. He has a video submission. Hi, Morgan.
Hi, thank you for having me.
No problem. What made you choose this song?
One, this is a song from the show First Date, which no one does for some reason. It is a 90-minute, one-act rom-com musical, which sounds amazing, right? So everyone should do it. I found this song from listening to that whole track, the whole album, and this song's just so much fun for me to sing, frankly. So that's why I did it. I was like, I'd never get a chance to sing this song at cabarets because 1, the company is hard, and 2, it's PG-13 rated, shall I say? So yeah, it's just a fun song, and the show's just a whole lot of fun because it's just a rom-com, and I just enjoy doing it. So
I haven't seen it. No, I have to see it. I'm probably gonna binge watch it.
it is. I think the original cast is Zachary Levi and Krista Rodriguez, who are some of my favorites from Broadway. So definitely, it's like a 8 to 10 person cast total. So hopefully you'll start seeing it now with people doing smaller cast stuff, but definitely recommend it.
Yeah, your performance will be great.
Never knew what love was like till I saw your face. Suddenly I felt a love time cannot erase. Eyes so sweet and piercing, and her kind yet strong. Kind of girl I could love forever. We'd spend the rest of our lives together. And in my life, I don't think I've ever been so fucking wrong. You're a bitch with no heart, you're a liar, you are Satan, and I hate the way you snore at night. All your quirks piss me off, and I don't think I'm mistaken your compulsive need to always be right. You're bossy and judgmental, kind of tactless, boring too, and I really can't believe I ever fell in love with you. Well, that all seemed kinda harsh. Things weren't always bad. In fact, I think sometimes we shared the best that I've ever had. Like our road trip that one summer, or those steamy nights in Spain. Always melted when I would praise you, and my stupid jokes, they would never faze you. But that don't mean shit next to all the ways you drove me so insane. You're a cock frickin' tease, girl, you never stop your talking, and you can't accept the Biden win. You may say it's good fun, but your racist rants are shocking, and your lips don't need more collagen. All you care about is how much someone makes or what they do. Not a man in his right mind would ever fall in love with you. You always criticize the clothes that I would wear, and found a way of pointing out my thinning hair. You turned me vegan, which I totally despise, and I'm pretty sure you laughed that time I said let's compromise. If you were shot or beaten, run over by a truck, I guess that I'd be sad, but then again, it wouldn't suck. It wouldn't suck. So goodbye, hit the road. As a girlfriend, you are fired. Find some other chump that you can please. Years from now, when you're old and you finally expire, girl, I hope that you don't rest in peace. Never met someone so selfish. Half the time my balls were blue. After all that I've endured now, you can safely rest assured now that your exes have been cured now. Yes, I'm so done being in love with you. Whoa, whoa, we're through, yeah, yeah, whoa, oh, so done, Allison, honey bun, it's like over, it was on, now it's gone, and every game I compose, so God bless you're a mess, and that's what you call closure. I'm so done being in love with you.
We apologize profusely. There has been a technical difficulty. When you are 13, you still have a time limit on your internet access. So Eliza is coming right now, and she will be hosting the rest of the show from the sitting room. That's okay. The list is right here because I have experience doing these things. Hold on. I am so sorry, guys. All right. Perfect. You just need to go make it bigger. And we may need to turn the sound. The sound is on. All right. I'm peacing out. Child time.
Okay. I'm so sorry about that. So that was amazing, Morgan. Great. It was, I don't know how to describe it. It was like hilarious. It was funny. I kind of want to see you get like put on the show. It was so good. Anyway, Alex Lou, the Squid song from Be More Chill.
Oh, sorry, I'm here. I wasn't expecting it. Hey.
Hi. So what made you pick this song?
I absolutely love this show. It helped me get through the initial months of quarantine, and the character who sings it, he only has the one song, but it is such a fun song. Rich is one of my favorite characters in the show. He is, gosh, he's short and he's loud and he's queer, and I just want to hug him. So yeah, this is one of my dream roles.
Well, I hope you have a fun time with your submission. Was it fun?
Oh, it was fantastic. Thank you.
Freshman year, I didn't have a girlfriend or a clue. I was a loser, just like you. Good times would only soar by. I was gross, as every female would attest. My sexting was a futile quest. My little penis was depressed. He was so lonely, poor guy. I was hopeless, hopeless. I was helpless, helpless. Every time I walked the hallway, I would trip. I was stagnant and idle. I was so suicidal. And then, I got a squip.
You got quick?
Not quick, squip.
I've just never heard of it before.
Yeah, that's the point. This is some top secret. Can't even look it up on the internet. Shit. It's from Japan. It's a gray oblong pill. Quantum nanotechnology CPU. The quantum computer in the pill will travel through your blood until it implants in your brain and it tells you what to do.
So it's like drugs?
It's better than drugs, Jeremy. It's from Japan! It's a gray oblong pill! Quantum nanotechnology CPU! The quantum computer in the pill will travel through your blood until it implants in your brain and it tells you what to do. It tells you what to do. It's pre-programmed. It's amazing. Speaks to you directly. You behave at its appraising. Helps you act correctly. Helps you to be cool. It helps you rule. Picture this. Nobody cares if you are late, cause even teachers think you're great. Your weekend's just a full-on slate of blowout benders, of teenage rock star splendor. Right now you're helpless, helpless. You are almost hopeless. On the school social map, you're just a blip. But if you take my advice and if you pay the listed price, well, then you go from sad to interesting to hip. Yeah, your whole life will flip when you buy a squip. Hey, a squip. Hey, a squip. Hey, no longer a trip when you've got in your grip a squip, a squip, a squip.
That was great. Woo! That was a great performance, Alex.
Next we have Lee Merriman, You Got Trouble from The Music Man. Stop.
Can't help it.
So what made you decide to pick this song?
It's a dream role.
Fair enough. Hope you have
Thank you.
fun performing the song.
I hope so too. Well, you got trouble, my friend. Right here in St. Right here in River City. Well, I'm a billiard player, certainly mighty proud to say it. I'm mighty proud to say it. I consider that the hours I spend with a cue in my hand are golden. Help you cultivate horse sense and a cool head, a keen eye. Ever try to take and give yourself an ironclad lead to yourself from a three-rail billiard shot? As I say, it takes giant brains and maturity to score. Not playing game, I say that any boo can take and shove a ball in a pocket. Now I call that sloth. The first big step on the road to the steps of degradation. First, medicinal wine from a teaspoon, then beer from a bottle, and the next thing you're playing for money in a pitchback suit and listening to some big guy out of town Jasper, hearing him tell about horse race gambling. Not a wholesome trotting race, no, but a race where they sit down right on the horse. Like to see some stuck-up jockey boys on Dan Patch? Make it boil, I should say. Now, friends, let me tell you what I mean. You 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets in a table. Pockets that mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum with a capital B, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. And all week long, your will be frittering away. I see your young men will be frittering away there noontime, supper time, chore time too. Get the ball in the pocket. Never mind getting dandelions pulled to the screen door, patched to the beefsteak pounded. Never mind putting any water till your parents are caught with a cistern empty on a Saturday night and the apple. Yes, we got lots and lots of trouble. Thinking of the kids in the knickerbocker, shirt-tail young ones. Peeking in the pool hall window after school, you got trouble. Right here in River City. With a capital T that rhymes with and that's for pool. Now, all you folks are the right kind of parents. I'm gonna be perfectly frank. Would you know what kind of conversation goes on while they're loafing around that hall? They'll be trying out Bebo, trying out Cubans, trying out tailor-mades like cigarette fiends, and bragging all about how they're gonna cover up the telltale with Sensun. What? They leave the pool hall, heading for the dance at the armory. Libertine men, scarlet women, ragtime, shameless music. Grab your son, your daughter, the arms of an animal, jungled instinct, mass hysteria. Friends, the idle brain is the devil's playground trouble. We got creativity with a capital T that rhymes with B, and that stands for fool. We surely got trouble right here in River City. Gotta figure a way to keep one's moral after school. Our children's gonna have trouble. Mothers of River City, heed the warning before it's too late. Watch for the telltale signs of corruption. The moment your son leaves the house, does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee? Is there a nicotine stain on his index finger? A dime novel hidden in the corn crib? Is he starting to memorize jokes from Captain Billy's Whiz Bang? Are certain words creeping into his conversation? Words like swell and so's your old man. Well, my friends, you got trouble right here in River City with a capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. We surely got trouble right here in River City. Remember the Maine, Plymouth Rock, and the Golden Rule. Children's got trouble. Oh, we got trouble. We got terrible, terrible trouble. That game with the 15 numbered balls is a devil's tool. Oh, yes, we got trouble. With a T, and it rhymes with P, and it stands for pool. Thank you all. Have a great night.
Great performance. I'm not muted. Anyway, so next, the Price Family Singers, who will be performing Who I'd Be from Shrek the Musical. Is a video submission, of course. It is, I've got to say, one of my favorite songs from the musical, other than the the Prince guy.
Oh, okay, other than Farquaad.
Yeah, Lord Farquaad. And the people who are performing in this is Timothy Price, Irina Price, and Jamie Price.
I guess I'd be a hero with sword and armor clashing, looking semi-dashing, a shield within my grip. Or else I'd be a Viking and live a life of daring while smelling like a herring upon a Viking ship. I'd sail away, I'd see the world, I'd reach the farthest reaches, I'd feel the wind, I'd taste the salt and sea, and maybe storm some beaches. That's who I'd be, that's who I'd be. Or I could be a poet and write a different story, one that tells of glory and wipes away the lies. To the skies I'd throw it, the stars would do the telling, the moon would help with spelling, and night would dot the I's. I'd write a verse, recite a joke with wit and perfect timing. I'd share my heart, confess the things I yearn, and do it all while rhyming. But we all learn, but we all learn. An ogre always hides, an ogre's fate is known. An ogre always stays in the dark and all alone. So yes, I'd be a hero, and if my wish was granted, life would be enchanted, or so the stories say. Of course I'd be a hero, and I would scale a tower to save a hothouse flower and carry her away. But standing guard would be a beast, somehow overwhelm it. I'd get the girl, I'd take my breath, and I'd remove my helmet. We'd stand and stare, we'd speak of love, we'd feel the stars ascending, we'd share a kiss, I'd find my destiny, I'd have a hero's ending, a perfect happy ending, that's how it would be, a big, bright, beautiful world, but not for me.
An ogre always hides, an ogre's fate is known. An ogre always stays in the dark.
You're all alone.
All alone, and I know.
So yes, I'd be a hero, and if my wish was granted, life would be enchanted, or so the stories say. Of course I'd be a hero, and I would scale a tower to save a hothouse flower and carry her away. A perfect happy ending, that's how it should be.
That was great. We have two of the fam here. And
You and your brother are going to sing a duet sometime, right?
I'm not singing a duet, that's for sure.
Wrap it up.
Well, anyway, thank you all for watching all of our wonderful members sing and have a great performance. They worked really hard for this, and everybody have a great night.